Here at the Classic Championship Wrestling event, the Christmas Classic, joined by one of the gentlemen headlining this event, the legendary Ox Baker. And there's no other word to say that. Legendary. Ox, we thank you so much for making the trip in.
I'm real glad to be here, and I know we're going to have a good crowd, and we're going to give them a real good show tonight.
Ox, I do want to touch on this before we get to something special here in the holiday season. You'll be facing one of your old nemesises tonight, getting in the ring still, Ox, against Bobo Brazil Jr.
Well, I have sent for one of my real good friends. In fact, he owns the cribbage championship over movies out in Las Vegas, but he's followed me all over the country, and he said, Ox, when you get through interviewing, I'd like to have a couple games. So we're going to have a couple games, and what do you got in your hand there, anyway?
This is something a lot of people, 1960s, 70s, 80s, I don't even know if kids play with these anymore, but this is a Rubik's Cube.
Wow.
Now, Ox Baker, you have claimed to me that you can solve a Rubik's Cube 30 seconds.
Okay, if you would hand it to me and name a color, I will show you my talent.
Okay, and this is my Rubik's Cube. I have twisted it all up, but I'm going to twist it again for the people.
Twist it some more, please. Because this cribbage guy, he thinks we had it set up. He thinks everything is a guillotine.
This is not a gimmick Rubik's Cube. Not a gimmick Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube, if I can spit it out. Ox, green.
You said green. Okay.
Green.
What we look for, you see right away, there's a couple of green colors in there. Oh, you got one of them tight ones. But what you have to do is, you have to, boy, this is not too old. You add a couple more greens to the ones that are already there, and actually you try to find out where the middle green is, and you do the middle green, and now what you have three left out of the puzzle. You know what I mean? So you got to say you got three out of the puzzle. You got to you got to come down here and find another one. And then you set that place where there's two left to do, and you know them last two is going to be hard. But if you could just move the cube itself, you reach down and you get the next to the last screen, and what you say is there's one more green one left, and that there again is over there. So you put it like that there, and unless if you if it wasn't so tight, I'd already have it done. But in wait just a second. In less than 30 seconds or less than a minute, you said, Ox, I'd like to see the green, and I will show you that all the green is done. Huh?
Look at this. Listen, fans. This is all green. This was done. This is not a gimmick Rubik's Cube like Percy Friend over here said it was. Did you doubt Ox Baker?
Not for a minute.
Not for a minute. Ox, how did you learn to do this?
Well, what it was, in my day, the guys were doing a few things that I didn't like. So I sat down, and someone told me that it was impossible to learn that. And it took me 6 months to actually get it for the first time. Now I've got it down to 3 or 4 minutes. Sometimes if they're as stiff as yours, I can do it in less than 3 minutes, but yours is so stiff, it would take me maybe 8 or 9 minutes. But the average person, 99%, never even learned how to do it, you know.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to let you get to your cribbage game with your old pal here, but what a thing. Ox Baker can solve the Rubik's Cube, doing commentary tonight, wrestling in a match. It's going to be a full night, Ox. Always good to be with you.
And I want to tell you right now, you're going to hear me clap and yell when I finally beat this guy, because he did win the championship out in Las Vegas. He took a big picture of the man that beat Ox Baker, and he's here tonight, and we'll probably make a 2 out of 3 and see who is actually the best.
Cribbage champion. We'll see what happens. Ox Baker.
And again, we're here for a wrestling match, and we want to give the people the very best that we have.
In the Christmas spirit.
In the Christmas spirit. I might even say ho, ho, ho. I don't know.
Ox Baker, ladies and gentlemen.